Greetings and salutations, everyone. Welcome back. It is time for a Pounds for Purrs workout, and today was an odd mix of things. And the reason for that is because I wasn't sure what was going to happen in terms of this month, in the fact that we are going to be in a stay-at-home advisory. So it's not a mandate, but it is going to be recommended that people stay at home. The gym, I think, is going to stay open, but I wasn't sure if I was going to continue working out just because of the way things have been and the way things are right now. So I was torn between doing just a deadlift workout, get one last heavy deadlift day, or just do an old Olympic program that I really like doing. And I went through the power cleans as my technique primer with the I would say I was leaning towards doing deadlifts. So I started warming up for deadlifts, and my lower back was just not happy. So I stopped at a triple with 405, which I did, but I could tell that if I would have kept going, it would have been a rough day. So I decided to change plans. I went to a barbell clean, as you're seeing now, and I kept everything on every exercise. I went light. So the power clean was just the normal 135, 155, 175 triples. On this barbell clean, I started with 135, then went to 155, and then stood at 175 for 3 working sets, and all triples. So once I got to 175, I could have definitely have gone heavier, but I just figured just stop there, get some volume in, and just make it a bit of an easy workout. And then I figured, okay, well, what else can I do? And so I ultimately decided on a Snatch Push Press, which I really like as a primer for the overhead press. But even on its own, it's a great exercise. It really does a lot, especially in terms of the posterior head of the deltoid, the traps, just the upper back in general, just for the sheer placement of the barbell. And I do realize not everybody has the mobility to have a bar comfortably behind the head. And if you don't have the mobility, then you can find other ways to work the same muscles or work on your mobility while you do other exercises to be able to do something like a snatch push press, which is a lot easier and safer than, let's say, a strict press behind the head, because you're using leg drive to get the bar moving, and then your lockout comes from your arms primarily and your shoulders. So I really like the snatch push press. I could definitely go much heavier, but as I was doing the workout, I really wanted to keep it very light and manageable. So I did what I always do for the overhead press: triples, 135, 155. Then I went to 175 just like I did with the cleans, and stuck with 175 for the working sets. Then after that, I went to a very favorite of mine, a combination lift, and that's a power clean plus a power jerk. So it's not doing a full clean, it's not doing a split jerk, but it is doing a power jerk. And I like this just because it just instills that force production, power production, and it's fun. Okay, it is a fun lift for me. I do like combining both of them, very much like I enjoy a clean and press. I'm a big fan of the clean and press, and with the power clean plus power jerk, I can just get a lot of energy out and really again focus on that power production, because that does make a big difference. So with that, light triples, 95, 115, and then 3 working sets with 135. And that's pretty much the workout. Now I'm going to take this opportunity, as you see the rest of the sets, to talk about where I'm going to go from here. And I really don't know. I'm really not sure what's going to happen from here on out. We do have the stay-at-home advisory. The gym is going to stay open, and that's going to be a decision I'm going to have to make. So if I do decide to keep working out, I'm definitely going to keep it limited to 3 days maximum. I mean, at the absolute max, which I have been doing, and sometimes 2. Just because reduced risk, there's no point in taking unnecessary risk if I don't need to. I can definitely program to the point where I don't have to be at the gym in order to get good results. So it'll be a decision I will need to make first to even go to the gym for the next month, and if I do, what I'm going to switch to, because I've done a little block of maxes, daily maxes, and I'm as far as I know, I'm done doing that. I got some nice numbers, most notably with squat and deadlift. Overhead press, I did get 235 once, but that was probably my only stagnant lift. And so I might actually program. So if I do decide to stick with the same type of programming and same primary lifts, maybe I'll just start to program, back off a little bit to a certain percentage, and then work my way up. Or I very well might go to an old Olympic program that I really enjoy doing and that I've run a couple times, and it calls for 8 doubles for snatch, 8 singles for clean and jerk, a 5x5 with a high bar squat, and a 5x3 with a strict press. Simple but effective. Alright, y'all, adopt, don't chop.